Okay, I don't know if anybody will find this of use. I'm just going to post it up here. It seems to me that there is, a lot of videos posted on YouTube showing use of these portable or temporary garages. The one you get at Harbor Freight or Tractor Supply. A lot of different places sell these things. It's just a steel frame with tarp stretched over it and some zippers on the ends. Um, I'm not going to talk about how to put these together. The instructions are usually I don't know, pretty convoluted, but they eventually you get it together. What I want to talk about is the folks that have problems with these things soaking up so much sun that they tend to wear out very quickly. They dry rot because they're gray. A lot of these are gray or a dark color, and so they absorb a lot of UV radiation. A lot of sunlight. They get brittle, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube. People complaining how quickly these things just kind of get torn and tattered and don't really last. They are supposed to be a temporary shelter, and when they say temporary, they're temporary, so they don't last forever. It's not like building a shed or an outbuilding or whatever. And you can find all kinds of videos out online where people will go and buy the steel siding for these and completely enclose them, just use the frame, right? So what I thought I would do, this is an experiment I wanted to try because there were so many people that are out there complaining that these things absorb sun, then they dry rot, and then the shelter gets torn and they fall apart really quickly. I mean, some folks are complaining that they come apart in 6 months or whatever. So this is Michigan. What I've done is I've tucked mine in under some trees as well as I can to keep it out of the sunlight. But one of the things I wanted to experiment with was, well, if UV is the problem, if sunlight is the problem, and these things rot out and they get brittle and tear apart because of absorbing sunlight because they're dark colored or whatever. Let's try this. I bought an entire gallon. I'm not going to say what product this is, but you can tell by the orange trigger and black, the orange and black, kind of what this is. It's an automotive product that you might spray on your tires, might spray on your interior, and it is supposed to have UV protection built into it, right? There's a few of these available. I thought about getting a marine grade product that was good for vinyl seats and stuff that really, got out there in the sunlight on boats and stuff like that. So, but that turns out to be like twice as expensive. I think a gallon of this cost me like 33 or $35 on everybody's favorite online department store buying site. If you know what I'm talking about. So there's two things. So orange and black is your brand giveaway there. Bought a gallon of it, and I use this on my waders. Like fishing waders. I have rubber fishing waders, and I read someplace that if you want to keep those from dry rotting over time, spray them down with this stuff and just leave it on there, let it soak in, don't wipe it off. And your fishing waders, the rubber ones and the neoprene ones, will last a lot longer. So I thought, hey, let's try this. So I bought a gallon of the stuff. I've sprayed the entire thing down. This is the beginning of October, 2024. And what I'll do is I'll come back in 6 months and or whatever, and we'll see if this helped it hold up to, because we're going into Michigan winter now, so it's going to get windy, it's going to get cold, this stuff is going to get brittle, so we'll see how well it holds up with this stuff keeping, as a UV protectant, and the trees that I've kind of got it underneath. Most of the time, this thing is only going to get full sun, like on the face of this. And I will tell you that I sprayed this on, I did not wipe it down, and I just kept spraying it and spraying it and spraying it, and there was no dripping off of it. The type of tarp this is, it was just kind of absorbing it. And as I was spraying, I did not put the entire gallon on here. There's probably half a gallon on here that I sprayed. I sprayed the entire top, the front, the back, and the sides. So I'll come back in a bit and we'll see how this goes.